Oh hey guys, hi, hello everyone. A very warm welcome to your today's session. I hope you all are doing amazing, and this class is going to be super important because we are having some subjective case based questions to discuss. Okay, so we are covering all the different type of questions. Now, whether that is MCQ pattern, okay, assertion reason or case based. So this time, because you people have forgotten how to frame the subjective answers in order to score full marks. So this session is very much important. Make sure that you attend the entire one, and it is based on atoms and molecules. This is one session. One more I would be having for you, okay? And one more thing, guys, again, you are attending the session, so you will be getting some homework, है ना? So whenever you do attend a class, you have to get homework. So homework quiz link will be updated in the description box once the session is over. You can say around 10 to 15 minutes after that, come and check. A quiz link would be there. Attempt it, right? Okay, and if in case you haven't subscribed to the channel, then you have to make sure that you do it. And let's get started with your chemistry master teacher Shilpi Kaushik. So I guess we all are ready, and before proceeding further, let me tell you that Ed Fest is going on. Republic Day hai kal, and on the same eve we are basically giving all the Vedantu Pro courses at 50% off prices. So if in case you are looking forward to take a crash course for term 2, go ahead. This is the best time, and it would be completely covering your syllabus for term 2 for subjects like physics, chemistry, biology, maths, social studies and English. Wow. Yes, okay, and what would be covered? Revision course hoga pura, all India mock test papers would be covered, so that you can practice and compete with all the students out there. And see, 9th class is equally important, so it's not ki 10th is a board class, so wo important hota hai. 9th mein if your concepts are clear, then you do get very good understanding of topics in 10th standard, so don't take it lightly, right? And if you're getting an offer, then grab it. Just at 650 rupees you are getting the subscription for pro course of Vedantu for a total of 30 days. And this is Shilpi Mam's coupon code. You can always apply it to get extra 10% discount, SKA Pro. Okay, so let's get started with the very first case on our screen. And I need to look for my specs. Meanwhile, you tell me in the chat box how are you all doing, and also invite your friends for the session. Would be important hai, right? And study this case. Based on this, we will be having some subjective questions. Easy peasy, not difficult at all. We all can do that. Okay, let me have a look at that. Very good. Hi Arpan, ma'am is doing good. How are you? Fine. Hi Vishesh. Yes, Shilpi ma'am is amazing. Okay, I need to clean my specs. I just realized कितना गंदा हो गया. Hi Sakshi, long time no see. Let's focus on the session now. Hi Vidhi, how are you? बल्ले बल्ले, yes, happy Republic Day to all of you, all of you. So देखो उस question को पढ़ो. Now there is a big case that you can see on your screen, and followed by this 5 questions would be based on this. Now you don't have to waste your time reading entire passage. If you are prepared for the subject, like if you have done your preparation of the topic, so you can save your time. Just understand the outline of the passage so that you can take your mind respectively to that area. It's saying that the simplest compounds made up of 2 or different elements are known as binary compounds. Okay, then I see a line, the crossover the valencies will be giving us the formula. So question, this passage is based on, देखो crisscross लिखा है, charges are crisscross to get the formula. So what do you think would be the outline of this? Somewhere related to writing of the chemical formulas, है ना? How do we write the chemical formula? उसी से related होगा. Yes, and then the masses of substance is the sum of atomic mass of all the atoms. Matlab it's talking about molecular mass. So now once you know what is the outline of the passage, we can directly see our questions and can save our time. The first question, so easy. What is meant by the term chemical formula? Everybody in the chat box. Yes, come on, tell me. जल्दी बताओ, what do you mean by chemical formula? You can frame this for 1 mark. अगर ये 1 mark में आता है, we can write the answer easily. Yes or no? Hi Dev Prakash, ma'am is doing good. Thank you so much. All the best, Priyal. Yes, it will help you for sure. No student has given me their answer yet. What do you understand by chemical formula? Chemical formula, yes, exactly, is the symbolic representation of composition of a substance. है ना? Let's say I am giving you a compound, ठीक है? And उस compound में क्या है? You don't know that. Right, so what is the composition of the substance, and you want to represent it with the help of respective symbols, and that is what we call as chemical formula. So you can define it as a symbolic representation of the composition of a substance, है ना? So that is how we're gonna define it, and you can see that example HCl. How do we write the chemical formula? You have some basic rules. Can you tell me all the rules? एक rule बता दो, the first one. So the rule number 1 for writing the formula is that charges or valencies must always be balanced on the ion. है ना? So whatever is the compound that you are taking, positive charge should always be equal to the negative charge. है ना? The balancing should be there. Like I am writing magnesium chloride as MgCl. Is this the right formula? Nope. Why? Magnesium has a charge of +2. Chloride has a charge of -1. So this is not possible. This is charge imbalancing. So if you want magnesium chloride ka formula, then for +2 charge you should have -2. Okay, so we need to have MgCl too. Yeah, symbolic representation of the composition. It's gonna save a lot of our time, isn't it? The next one, what is an ion? Give one difference between cation and anion. You all are my cations. You should know what are you. Yes, an ion is a charged particle. Charged particle होता है, so you know that because neutral atoms are unstable to exist. Atoms cannot exist independently except for the noble gases. So what do? They either gain or lose the electrons and make ions. That is how they exist. या फिर they can also combine to make molecules. That is one thing. And if we talk about cations, you know that cat has paws. Cat has paws. Cations are positively charged ions, and metals usually make the cations. Metals generally cations बनाते हैं, जैसे you have sodium ion, magnesium ion, calcium ion, and how they are formed? By loss of electrons. ठीक है? Whenever an atom loses electrons, it would be getting some, you know, अगर negative electron lose किया है, it will get some positive charge because electron is a negative particle, right? And on the other hand, we do have anions. Anions, how you can remember? N ion. So this N is symbolizing negative. So if you ever get confused, use the trick. Cat has paws. Cations are positively charged ions. Anion, N ion. A negative ion. Okay? And generally non-metals make the anions. जैसे you have oxide, you have sulfide, chloride, fluoride. They all are non-metals. Nitride is there. Right, and how anions are made? By gain of electrons. When a neutral atom gains the electron, it would be getting some negative charge. Answer is there written for you. Everything is there, so you can go through that. ठीक है? देख सकते हो answers को? Yup. Yes, craft. Very good. बहुत बढ़िया. You guys are so intelligent. What are polyatomic ions? Give some examples. Now tell me the answer in the chat box. Break the board. Poly मतलब many, right? And atomic is just simply telling you atom, and ion is simply a charged particle. Okay, so when in an ion you are having two or more than two atoms, जो big ion, जैसे देखो I am writing H plus, this is having only one ion, एक ही atom है इसके पास H, है ना? If I write fluoride, there is only one atom, fluorine. इस आयन के अंदर just one atom is there. Let's say I write carbonate, CO3 2 negative. This ion is not having just one atom. इसके अंदर दो different type of atoms हैं. One is carbon, second is oxygen. So such ions where you have at least two atoms. ठीक है? The ions containing two atoms या फिर more than two atoms. more than that, they would be regarded as polyatomic ions. And you have carbonate, you have bicarbonate, you do have sulfate, you have sulfite, itne sare examples, and you do have nitrate, nitrites is there, isn't it? So you need to pay attention to that. And also remember the charges on the polyatomic ions, वो बहुत important है. This comes in your exam. How do we write the formula? That is important. ठीक है, कर सकते हैं हम, easy है बहुत. Okay, the next question, write down the formula of sodium oxide. How we gonna write the formula of sodium oxide? Everyone in the chat box? Yes, and जिसमें सिर्फ एक एटम होगा आयन में, that is a simple ion या फिर single ion you can say. It's like single, not in any relationship with any other atom like you people. No ma'am, we are not single anymore. We are bound with studies na. You are committed towards your studies. Yes or no? Na2O. Very good. You guys know that. So how do we write the formula beta? You always have to write the symbol of the element first. यहाँ पर लिख लो its charge or valency. ठीक है? So you know sodium is having a symbol Na and charge on it is +1. Yep. Okay, then you have oxide, symbol is O, the charge is -2. ठीक है, चलो. So write down the formula. What we need to do, always start writing the formula with the positive valency, positive charge वाला ion first. So positive is sodium here. Go in the diagonal direction, diagonal. What do you get? -2. Ignore the sign, just take the number, write it in the subscript. ठीक है, okay. SEO से you are going in the diagonal, you do get 1. 1 is something we don't need to write. Aluminium chloride बता दो जल्दी सी. AlCl3. AlCl3 easy. Sodium sulfide. Just tell me about sulfide. That is, yes, sulfide पे कितना चार्ज होता है? Yes, aluminium chloride हो गया है. Sodium will have a charge of +1. Sulfide is S2 negative. Yup. No beta, this is not SO4 नहीं होता है नवी. That SO4 2 negative is sulfate. ठीक है, देखो सल्फेट, सल्फाइट, देयर इज अ डिफरेंस. सल्फेट, सल्फाइट and sulfide. Watch it out guys, watch it out. See the suffix 8, ite and ide. When you have 8 में क्या होता है? Oxygen atoms are more. Sulfate is SO4 2 negative. So 4 oxygen atom, and when you have the ite wala form, ite में you can just reduce 1 oxygen atom. This is a trick that you can follow. देखो sulfate will always have 1 oxygen extra. ठीक है, and ite में 1 oxygen will decrease. SO3 2 negative. And ide, when the suffix is ide, then अकेला non-metal is there. There is no oxygen in the ide वाला form. ठीक है, sulfur having 2 negative. Remove all the oxygens. Yes, similarly in the comment section, tell me about nitrate, nitrite and nitride. Okay, nitrate, nitride and nitride वो बताना. Yes, so what would be the formula? Sodium sulfide Na2S. Magnesium hydroxide, easy है. Yes, magnesium लिखो symbol magnesium Mg, right? The charge on it would be +2. Hydroxide is OH, the charge -1. And whenever you have polyatomic ions, keep them in bracket. Rule, important rule. ठीक है, now crisscross कर दो, you will get MgOH twice. Yes, create. Very good. Yes. Rahman, give the answer in the chat box. Yes, we have to put bracket, है ना? ये मत भूलना, polyatomic ion should be enclosed in bracket always. Important one. Okay? Yes, we put bracket also. नहीं लगाया क्या हमने? लगा दिया ना? Yeah. चलो, so answer is all attached here. We can see that. Next question. Watch it out. An element has valency 3. Okay. Write the formula of its oxide. कर सकते हो, easy है. Tell me जल्दी सी. Name the compound given here and mention the ions present in it. पहले ये बता दो. An element has a valency. Let's say E is the element. ठीक है. And the valency is 3. 3 valency है, positive ही होगा. Yes or no? So you know that if valency is 3, the element would lose 3 electrons easily. है ना? तो plus में होगा इसका charge. Oxide is given O. The charge is -2. So tell me, what is the formula of oxide? E2O3. Easy peasy. Aluminium oxide होता है जैसे, वही तो है ये. Very good. Al2. Beta Suresh, there is 2 missing. Yup. Okay. You don't have to tell Al. बेटा you won't say it's aluminium ना, it's not given क्या है, तो आप element को E समझो या X समझो, ठीक है. Don't assume that it is aluminium unless it is asked in the question, right? It can be gallium also. The next, name the compound. Yes, what do we call this? Aluminium sulfate. You can wash the ions. Aluminium ion, है ना. ये कैसे कर सकते हो? This number 3 is the charge on aluminium and this 2 is the charge on the sulfate, and that too negative. ठीक है. Yes, ions present in it. Aluminium ion and sulfate ions. बता सकते हो aluminium sulfate. Yes. Anand, बेटा polyatomic ion is that ion which has at least 2 atoms or more than 2 atoms in it. जैसे sulfate is there. Easy peasy, not difficult. Yes, okay. So guys, again ma'am wants to remind you about the Vedantu Pro subscription. You are getting a major discount. So for 1 month you are getting Vedantu courses for just 650 rupees because 50% off is going on. So grab it for 30 days before you miss it out. अगर आपको है कि ma'am we need the entire crash course, then also you are getting 50% off up to rupees 2000. I guess for 9th class it is cheaper than 650. We will check from the site. ठीक है. Okay, so you're getting huge discounts. We will go to the site and directly watch out the prices so that you guys don't have any sort of confusion in the mind, and make sure that we hit the like button of the video. That is very much important. Hit the like button of okay, we're gonna like it. 50 likes का target रख सकते हैं ना हम. चलो scroll down करना है. You scroll down and then you will see here where is the link. 50% off all the courses at 50% off up to rupees 2000. CBSE term 2 full syllabus, we will go there, and the grade that is selected is 9th class. Is not a small junior class. You are seniors now. 600 में है, not even in 650. So ma'am is removing. देखो, the normal price of 1 month Vedantu course is 1200 rupees. Not for 1 month, वो भी जब है when you apply ma'am's coupon code, you get extra 15 days free. ठीक है, मतलब for a total of 30 days, which is now available at 50% off. ठीक है. So ma'am has just applied a coupon code. 600 rupees में you are getting a like basic 15 plus 15 30 days enrollment. And what are the features that you're getting? Unlimited live classes would be there. So for social studies, for English, biology, chemistry, whatever is the syllabus, mathematics for term 2, all of that would be covered from scratch. Along with that, test series would be conducted so that you can see your performance. Self reflection बहुत important है, how much you are improving. Analysis is important. Assignments and notes are there. ठीक है. सो ये असाइनमेंट्स और नोट्स जो हैं दैट वुड बी हेल्पिंग यू इन द फाइनल एग्जाम. द मोर क्वेश्चंस you solve, the better you would be becoming at the concept. And handwritten notes are also available, so you don't have to worry about anything. Doubt solving during the classes would be there. So classes में whatever is the doubt that you're facing, class teachers would be taking all of those doubts, so you don't have to worry about the doubt solving. 100% resolution होगा. And yes, the complete crash course is also cheaper. I would advise you आप 3000 का course ले लो till your final exam. मतलब जब तक your final exams are not over, Vedantu will be helping you in terms of everything. 52% off है. It's for 6250 rupees normally. That is equally worth it. But still if you feel no ma'am 1 month would be sufficient for me, February तक हो जाएगा, तो आप 600 rupees वाला लेकर ट्राई कर लो. ठीक है. इसमें भी सब कुछ मिलेगा. It's not a demo kind of thing. Everything would be covered. Unlimited micros, unlimited live classes, a long term batch would be given to you. Right, everything, like all the pro student benefits you would be getting. And even if you have lots of doubts, matlab let's say some students start practicing for NTSC when they are in 9th class, or JEE when you are in 9th standard, so you do solve a lot of books, you get a lot of doubts. तो अगर ऐसा है that you need the resolution of all your doubts, then we do have a mobile application also. वहाँ पर जाकर you can ask your doubts, but this feature is available in the classic subscription. That will cost you 800 rupees per month till this 50% off sale. Once it is over, it will be back to 1600 rupees. ठीक है, and you can just think wisely. आपको क्या लगता है? You can tap on buy the complete course. You're getting 2000 off rupees, 3000 में entire crash course. वरना for 30 days go with 600 rupees. ठीक है, both of them are equally worth it. And Vedantu के sessions, the platform is very easy to use. All the sessions, देखो, you can see the details that I have a session at 6:15 now, then 25th को again I have a session at 7:30, so you can see your sessions there like that. ठीक है, and even you can go to the past session. जैसे let's say there was a session at this time, water atomic structure chemical bonding, so you can go to the replay and watch it out. ठीक है, replay में आप जाके देख सकते हो. We do conduct the quizzes also, so everything would be there. Fine. So all of that you can see. Ma'am is wearing a cap there. So हाँ, तो देखो ऐसे we conduct the sessions, the quizzes are conducted, the leaderboard is given, subjective questions are also discussed, so each and everything is there. ठीक है, वेदांतु के प्रो कोर्सेज में doubts are also solved during the classes. जैसे if 14 doubts were asked, all of them were resolved, so that is how you can go back and see it. You can also download the session notes. जैसे structure of atom के notes चाहिए, tap on that and the notes would be downloaded. ठीक है, so there is no issue that you would be facing. This is how we are having the quiz sections, the subjective questions, all of that would be discussed and you won't be facing any issues. ठीक है, so notes would be given to you. Crash course का part मिलेगा आपको, so you're getting everything in how much price? That's completely worth it. 3000 for complete course and 600 for 1 month. So think about it. If in case you think that yes ma'am, I really need a change, I don't want to take any risk with my term 2, so go ahead with that. Batches are starting. You will get the enrollment in the earliest batch and ma'am's code is clear to you that you can apply. ठीक है, चलो second case on our screen. पहला word पढ़ के ही you will get the idea what is the theme of this case. What is the actually highlight of it? When you study Lavoisier, you know that this must be talking about the laws of chemical combination, law of conservation of mass, है ना? And then you see something like in ammonia, nitrogen, hydrogen are always present in 14:3 by mass, not 23. ठीक है, so you get law of constant proportion भी दिख गया. Then we have something like the postulates of Dalton's theory. मतलब the highlight is clear. It's talking about the law of chemical combinations and Dalton's atomic theory. So we can solve the questions easily. ठीक है, कर सकते हो. Define the law of constant proportion. You can also seek help from here. यहाँ से पढ़ोगे इसको, you will get the idea. जैसे अमोनिया के बारे में they have written. So tell me in the chat box who gave the law of constant proportion, constant or definite proportion. Yes, बताइए who gave the law of constant proportion. The name starts with P. No ma'am, it starts with J. Joseph Proust. Sir Joseph Proust gave the law of constant proportion, constant fixed proportion. ये क्या बोलता है law? It says that in any compound, whenever you are having a compound, then elements will always be combined in the fixed ratio by mass, no matter what is the source of that. ठीक है, हमेशा you will be getting that. So read it out. जैसे देखो, let's say I am having ammonia. So ammonia में there are nitrogen atom and hydrogen atom. What is the mass of nitrogen? 14. Okay, what is the mass of one hydrogen atom? That is 1. So 3 hydrogen का mass कितना होगा? 1 into 3, that would be 3. So it says that in ammonia, nitrogen and hydrogen will always be combining in 14:3 mass ratio. No matter what is the source of ammonia, like you are getting it from the lab या आप कहाँ से freshly urine से you are making it, whatever is the source, irrespective of that, the different elements present in a compound will always be having a fixed mass ratio. Okay, so that's clear that 14 you can say 14 gram of nitrogen needs 3 gram of hydrogen to react completely, है ना. आप ये भी बोल सकते हो. सिमिलरली वाटर के केस में हाइड्रोजन एंड ऑक्सीजन विल ऑलवेज बी कंबाइन इन अ फिक्स्ड मास रेशियो. Simplified 1:8. So 1 gram of hydrogen always requires 8 gram of oxygen to react completely. So some basic questions can be asked around it. Okay, so you have to pay attention. The next one, give an example to show law of conservation of mass applies to physical changes also. Can you guys tell me? कोई भी reaction ले सकते हो आप. Yes, जैसे conversion melting you can take when ice melts into water, whatever is the mass in the beginning of the ice, that is equal to mass of the water after melting. हो सकता है ना? There is no problem, I guess easy. Okay, so tell me what kind of reactions do not follow the law of conservation of mass? Where it is not applied? To what kind of reactions? Anyone? Hi Nitin, thank you. So tell me कहाँ पर नहीं अप्लाई होता. The law of conservation of mass does not hold true for the radioactive reactions. ठीक है, radioactive reactions will not be following it because वहाँ पर क्या होता है, some of the mass is converted to energy. So वहाँ पर mass plus energy remains conserved in the beginning and after the reaction has taken place. ठीक है, I guess you know it now. सन्नाटा क्यों छा गया भाई चैट बॉक्स में? बिल्कुल चुप हो जाते हो कभी कभी तुम लोग. यू वैसे तो यू कीप ऑन स्पैमिंग. व्हेन मैम आस्क समथिंग देन यू आर लाइक व्हाट, मैम ने कुछ बोला, मैम आवाज नहीं आ रही, हेलो हेलो वी कांट हियर यू मैम. दिस इज हाउ you guys start behaving. How do you know the presence of atoms if they do not exist independently? Homework. This answer I want in the comment section. Yes. ओके, कमेंट सेक्शन में इसका आंसर दो. देखो अच्छा क्वेश्चन है. हाउ डू यू नो द प्रेजेंस ऑफ एटम्स इफ दे डू नॉट एग्जिस्ट इंडिपेंडेंटली फॉर मोस्ट ऑफ द एलिमेंट्स? नोबल गैसेस को छोड़ दो, आंसर नहीं लगाया मैंने यहाँ पर. ठीक है, सो थिंक अराउंड इट. हाउ डू वी केम अक्रॉस एटम्स? नेक्स्ट इज इजी. Okay, find the ratio of mass of combining elements in the following compound. ये कर सकते हो, law of constant proportion use कर लेना. So calcium carbonate में tell me what would be the ratio of masses of the combining elements? Calcium, carbon and oxygen. You should know the atomic mass of calcium. बताओ कितना है? 40 units. Okay, carbon has a mass of 12. One oxygen has a mass of 16. So 3 का कितना होगा? 48. What would be the ratio? No, Shweta, ma'am. Shweta is saying, ma'am, please tell the answer. Why would I tell the answer if that is in your homework? कर सकते हो, simplify कर लेना इसको. 10:3:12 हो जाएगा. हाँ, so always represent it in the simplest whole number ratio. Do not leave it examiner खुद कर लेगा अपने आप. ठीक है, so smallest number से divide कर देना. राइट, 4 से आप कैंसिल कर सकते हो. 4 से इफ आई डिवाइड ऑल ऑफ देम बाय 4 यू विल बी गेटिंग 10:3:12. इजी है, नॉट डिफिकल्ट, वेरी इजी. या सबका निकाल लेना. प्रोवाइडेड इफ यू नो द एटॉमिक मासेस यू विल गेट द आंसर. ठीक है, सिंपल है. ओके चलो, सो मैम इज अगैन रिमाइंडिंग यू दैट सब्सक्रिप्शन बहुत सस्ता है. ग्रैब इट. 600 rupees फॉर 1 month, 3000 rupees फॉर द एंटायर क्रैश कोर्स. एंड शिल्पी मैम्स कोड इज देयर, SKA Pro. There we go. Yes, Daksh has given an answer. Daksh, write it in the comment section beta because live session में ma'am is not able to look at the chat box quite frequently. Okay? Yeah. चलिए. So ma'am was telling you about the coupon code SKA Pro and that is all for today's session. So whatever are the questions we have discussed today, that was the first part. ठीक है, अभी we also have to do case based question on the mole concept. So make sure that you see all the answers. ठीक है, सारे answers देख लेना एक बार. Okay. हाँ जी, सारे आंसर्स यू हैव टू सी एंड उसके बाद डू इट योरसेल्फ. सिट ऑन योर टेबल एंड जस्ट वॉच इट आउट. ठीक है, आपको ध्यान से अटेम्प्ट करना है एंड सेट अ टाइमर इफ पॉसिबल दैट हाउ मच टाइम आई एम टेकिंग टू फ्रेम द आंसर्स. देन चेक इट फ्रॉम द नोट्स दैट आई हैव अपलोडेड है. तो सेशन को सेव कर लेना. द नोट्स आई वुड बी गेटिंग अपलोडेड इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स. ओके, so that is all for today's session. I hope you enjoyed the class. Make sure that we reach 50 likes by the end of the session, and ma'am will see you next time.